and want the drag.
God. All right, drop that. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahabashim Yashar Barakadas, your brother Karata Zagabar. Right, I didn't go. Your brother Joe. I didn't go live today because I was dealing with my man. My man, come around the corner real quick. Introduce yourself. Right. This is for my
Shalom Israel
team. I had to deal with the brother. We did it off camera because I didn't have a lot of battery. I left my charger at home. You know, I'll probably be out here for another couple more minutes. I'm just chopping it up with my brother. You know, a lot of people didn't show up for camp. That's all well and good. But we still bringing it out here at H.O.I, DC, DMV. We still bringing it out. My brother Joe. What's your name again, King?
Shalom Israel. I'm Marvel.
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 God, how was your edification with me? How was the bill? Come over here. It's okay. The pizza's this.
Pizza right there.
Yeah, it's fine. Just put it down. Just keep it down. I want you to just to tell the people what we've been doing for the last couple hours.
Absolutely. The build I had with this brother, absolutely amazing, man. You know, I never come, although I watch a lot of H.O.I videos, Shalom Priest Sabat. I watch a lot of y'all videos. I'm always edified. Do I necessarily agree with your entire doctrine? No, but if I said I didn't learn things from you brothers, that would be a lie from the pit of hell. So I'm building with this brother, and I never come into a contentious spirit because the part of my character is if I'm wrong, I want to be confounded because I want to ultimately get down to the truth of these last days. Now that we know who we are, we got to bring the rest of Israel back into the fold.
Now, honestly, we were talking about what was the subject?
We were talking about the virgin birth.
Right. Did you get some understanding? Did you learn anything today about the virgin birth?
So what I wanted for him, because when I read the text and Matthew 1, Luke 1, I just don't get from that the birth was because she laid down with Joseph. So he went through some precepts, went through some side points to bring me to the understanding of how he gets to that point. So I was definitely edified, and I'm definitely going to dig into those scriptures.
Come. So once again, we H.O.I's brother Karatazar's brother Joe. Hopefully, Con, you got anything to add to the build that we had with this brother? Was it a nice build? Did you learn something too?
Con, I'm just out here with the brothers, enjoying myself, reading, learning, giving Esau his judgment, and just bringing it out.
Right, Con. We not new to this, we true to this. I ain't trying to brag. All the understanding I got from Priest Sabak, my elder Yakutas, my elder Zabak, my elder Torah, right? Shawapar, Chief Ephraim, and all the Con, all the other brothers in HOI. Shout out
to Chief Ephraim. I watch you a lot. I love your edification. I love the way how powerful you bring that word. I love you, brothers.
Con, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to y'all what's been going on with the camp. As of lately, we lost a lot of members. People come and go. Hey, that's what happens. So we lost our camera in that process. We haven't been able to put up videos, right? I didn't have a laptop to download the videos from Facebook to put on YouTube. I'm actually just got a laptop a week or two ago, right? I'm learning how to use it. I'm learning the functionality. I want to know how to do StreamYard, right? To do lives on YouTube directly, so I don't have to download stuff every time we come out here. Brother Yakutas is doing great, right? He's working, he's taking care of his family, right? He's still edifying me. I can call him up, right? He's not out to camp right now. It's a confliction with his work schedule, but he has been in and out. We just haven't been able to film him and put him on the Dragon's Den. This hopefully will be up on the Dragon's Den this evening or tomorrow. Right? Pray for your brother Yakutas. Pray for the camp. Pray for all the HOI. You got brothers in Augusta, Atlanta, DC, LA, brothers in Virginia now. You got brothers in the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago, California. Right? You got I think we got a camp in New Jersey, North Carolina. Right? And hopefully in the description I can put all the channel names. If I'm leaving anybody out, Atlanta, if I'm leaving anybody out, please forgive me, Salaki, right? But I just wanted to make these comments and share this information. Your brother Yakutas, right? Because y'all really don't care about me. I don't never hear nobody, where's Karazazar? But your brother Yakutas is doing well, right? Don't be scared, right? He's fine. And hopefully he'll be edifying y'all pretty soon, you know, through video or sit-down lessons. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah. Once again, we H.O.I, DC, DMV. We've been out here. We're going to be out here. Ain't nobody running us off the block. You want us off the block, get a damn, whatever you're going to do, do it. All right? We ain't going no damn where until the Most High removes us. Okay? We love our people. We ain't here to fight with our people. We ain't here to really argue with our people. We had a beautiful bill with a beautiful young king, warrior, right? He just needed some little understanding, right? And let me tell you something. When y'all argue the virgin birth, it's okay if you take an L. It's not salvific, right? You're not gonna not get into heaven because you believe what you believe, right? Most High got you believing that, right? But as we brought out plenty of scriptures, Sirach 42, right? We went to the Leviticus chapter 12. You can't have a ceremony for a half God, half man. Right? We read John 1 and 45. Right? Right? The father's Joseph. The one that was prophesied, and the law and the prophets. The father's still Joseph. So we got to understand this, people. Right? And Mary wasn't the only one that it read betrothed. If you go through Matthew chapter 1, you'll see Ruth had somebody that was betrothed. Begotten. Salaki, I misspoke. Begotten. Right? Mary wasn't the only one that says begotten or had a child begotten to, right? You had Tamar and you had Ruth. So you got to deal with these scriptures. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it, right? So once again, we brought the sign off and close off. I don't have a lot of battery life. It would have been a great build to catch on camera, right? It was very edifying.
I'll be back.
Huh?
I'll be back.
God. What was the scripture you brought out about the ordinances? Right? Colossians 2:14. I'm kind of like in the spirit to go back home and kind of like break all the scriptures down that he brought to me, right? Colossians.
I wanted to get Ephesians 2:15 too.
Was that you? Did we did? We did.
No, we didn't get that. We just did Colossians.
Colossians 2:14.
Yeah,
okay,
but I wanted to
so those ordinances that was nailed to the cross were the ordinances that will put you to death, because there was no sacrifice for adultery, murder. Sleeping with a betrothed or wife, which would be adultery, right? Sleeping with your wife and your mother, you got to be burned at the stake for that, right? Having sex with an animal, if you are the same sex, there was no sacrifice for that. So Christ had to come, not so you could be a sick, twisted individual and get away with it. He had to come just in case his people was under a sick fantasy that they could be saved for doing all types of wickedry on the earth. Right? God had to give us grace for that. And he gave the blood of his son for our grace. So we can get it together in the last days. Right? Get that, so grace shall not abound. Romans chapter 6 and 1. Right? So yes, we're under grace. We're not under the law. But that doesn't mean you just get to live a vile, sick, disgusting, perverted life. That doesn't mean that. That means you got to keep the law to the best of your ability, right? And where you fall short, Yahweh Shah, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah makes up for that, right? Bring that out, kid.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
What shall we say then?
What shall we say then?
Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
What?
Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Right? Go ahead.
God forbid.
That means hell no. God forbid. Go ahead.
How should we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
How should we that are dead to sin live there longer in... read that again, Slaki.
God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Any longer therein. That means you keep the law. You don't break the laws anymore. You keep them. Right? And God gives you grace for the ones you can't keep or you don't know about or you're struggling with. Right? Read 15. Same chapter. That doesn't mean you get to be a sick pedophile, rob the church of all their money, and God's going to bless you. And you get to go to heaven because you can afford a $35 million jet plane. Right? And a $10 million church. Right? No, you got to do something. Right? No, it's not an earn, but you still have to do. Just like you can earn your way, you can't earn your way into heaven. You can do the works to earn your way into hell. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 15, and it reads, What then? shall we sin because we are not under the law?
Shall we sin because we're not under the law? Go ahead.
But under grace, God forbid.
No. You don't get to sin because you're not under the law. You still have to keep the law. Right? Salakia, my phone's about to die. Israel. But that's all I got. I'm Brother Karatazar Gabar.
And I'm Brother Joe.
Brother Joe, I know we said our names like a bunch of times, but remember, y'all, right? Pray for your brother Yakutas. Pray for me. Pray for Brother Joe. We got a couple new recruits coming on. Pray for the whole H.O.I. and all the camps and Yahweh Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua. All right? Even for the brothers who's off at the side, who don't know, the elders, the women, the children, pray for us all because we're going to need it in these next coming days. I wanted to bring out something about the Alabama incident, but I just didn't have enough battery life. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get to it. I got the new computer. Pray that I get the money to get a new camera, and we're going to rock and roll. Kwame Ashala.
Kwame Ashala.
Who got next?
We got next.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I heard you say how to. It's easy. You go to YouTube.
I can't even shut this thing off, brother.